Well, I'm very sorry for jumping back over here to YouTube already, but I have to weigh in on something that's literally happening right now, and that is that Cheshire and other people are trying to say that Katie just doxed Cheshire, and that just isn't true, and I'm going to explain now. Then I'm going to explain how hypocritical this whole thing's becoming for a short update stream. I very much apologize because I typically don't come back to YouTube on UNIRock 2 to do these kind of updates. I'll just do them on Periscope or the after show networks, which are Rock-A-Lot YouTube channel, UNIRocktv on Periscope, and DLive, UNIRock on Mixer, and I usually just put that stuff out without putting it on YouTube on UNIRock 2. Typically not even the Rock-A-Lot channel. But right now, I am going to stream it because I'm going to go ahead and nip this in the bud right now and then go into how ridiculous it is for anyone who's saying that. And I've got literally an image of Cheshire and Britters. Let me just show this to you. This is, you know what? This is the hypocritical nature of these two people, and I'm going to talk about it. Here we go. Britters is saying, please go report Katie. Literally, what was the one thing that these guys tried to say they had on Katie? Katie told people to mass flag Leslie. Katie told people to mass flag Leslie, but now you've got Britters telling people to mass flag Katie. This is the hypocritical insanity of this stupid story, guys. And then Cheshire says, not by me because she has me blocked. There is no way for me to report her abusing and releasing my personal information. I have screenshot proof, Cheshire, that you, at this very moment, still have your name up on Facebook and put out publicly on public profiles, which means that no, Katie is not doxing you. No, Katie is not doing anything wrong. But you're sure letting everybody think this. You're sure fanning the flames. And I don't care if people want to sit here and say I'm defending Katie. I'm literally calling out the people that are trying to push this SJW narrative and trying to push this crap out. This is wrong, you guys, and you know it's wrong. Chesh and Britters, you know this is wrong, and yet you're still playing this game. You're still playing, and you're really bad at memes. Seriously? Yeah, you know what? Actually, you're really good at memes because you're trying to sheep ding-dongs out to believe your little crappy narrative just so you could try to get something. You don't even realize you're throwing your entire argument under the bus. You now are, if you want people to believe that Katie's bad because she had told people to mass report people that are harassing her in videos, which is what she said, we now have to think you are triply bad because you're literally naming which specific people to mass report, which Katie did not do, and you're literally naming what for people to go do without being straight. You're lying here. You both know that her name's out on Facebook right now. I checked myself before this stream, saw it with my own eyes. So why are you guys doing this? Look at the way they word it. They are literally master manipulators. Please go report Katie. Doxing her, it's not right. Everyone knows Katie name is, and then puts out Katie's name. She says it in the beginning of her streams for months. Lol, wow. Britters, Cheshire has had her name on her Facebook page the entire time, literally in live streams, tells people if you want my real name, just go look on my social media. I've heard Cheshire say this while I was present in her streams. I literally have heard Cheshire myself saying this. So how is this? Anyway, and then Cheshire says, not by me because she has me blocked. There is no way for me to report her. You're trying to put this out so that other ding-dongs will see what you're saying and then say, ooh, I need to go report people, because you're trying to lie and just create a damn narrative here. It's ridiculous. But when you do this now, there are going to be people that actually call out with logic your BS, just so you know. You want to keep trying to play this game, people are going to start actually speaking up and saying, by the way, Cheshire, you weren't doxxed. You know, what should Cheshire be saying here? Guys, stop. Just because I don't like Katie, it doesn't mean I want you to mass flag her channel unjustly. That's what Cheshire should be saying. Please do not mass flag Katie, because I put my own name out on Facebook. You can go click Facebook and see it now. But you're literally not saying that. You're saying things that are going to instigate more people to go try to mass flag. Now, one more time, I want to say this for anyone that just joined my stream. One more time here. I want to make sure everybody gets this. Cheshire put her name out, and then when her little robot army here starts saying, bot, I am Cheshire's robot, we have to go mass flag, I'm going to use Katie's full name right now, but then act like using people's names are bad. Brittany is literally just repeating Chesh's narrative to try to get Katie's Twitter taken down, because they are the trolls, like I've been saying all along. They are the liars. It is a bold-faced, absolute lie for Cheshire to be putting out a narrative that if I wasn't blocked from Katie, then I could actually stand up for myself for releasing my personal info. This is a lie, Cheshire. This is a bold-faced lie you just got busted in. You know you released your name. You know your name is on your Facebook. You've told me it was. You've told other people in streams it was. You literally put out a challenge. Well, my name is out there, so none of you can freaking complain about what my name is. It's on my Facebook. You've said this before, and now you're going to pretend like you didn't say it, and now you're going to pretend like Katie is doxing you, huh? Really? Really? Okay. Okay. Got it. Got-y. Okay, so let's update everybody on what's going on. As I jumped over to the after show after I finished this last stream, people started to jump in and tell me, you got to see what's going on Twitter really quick. And so I looked, and as I see, people are trying to blame Katie for doxing Cheshire. So, of course, where's my music, ding-dong face? Busy, wake up. Wake up, car salesman. Thank you, motorboat salesman, attorney at law. Thank you. As I'm told in my after show that I need to see what's going on Twitter and be updated for my after show, I realize this is actually not an after show issue. This is a main channel issue here. This is a YouTube UNIRock 2 issue, because this is what they've been doing this whole time. This is how they manipulate things. It's how they lie. It's how they BS, but yet they want you to trust them enough so that they can go and, you know, you can go act for them as their social justice warrior mob. That's what they want. So I can't show you some of the stuff that's being said because it has people's names in it, and I'm not going to put their names up, but I will describe it to you. I'll leave their names out, and I'll read you what's going on, and I will blow this whole thing open so that you could tell who's lying and who's not. Now, it's up to Katie. If Cheshire put out her full name, it is up to Katie if she uses it or not, and how you judge her for it is up to you. But one thing is for damn sure in this story. I have already taken screenshots, and actually, I'm going to do one better. 1 second, please. One second, please. I need to type into my Discord. So I had one of my mods, knowing where Cheshire has put out her name because she's said it before, I had them go tell me, and I pulled up the link after they confirmed that Cheshire's name was on Facebook and saw it with my own eyes. Her name is on Facebook, her Facebook. Do I think it's her name? I don't know if it is or not, but the name that Katie shared is on Cheshire's Facebook page publicly, right on the front page of it. It's not a dox for Katie to use it. It's not. If you wanted to make another argument, like if they wanted to make some argument with it, I guess they could try. I don't even know what argument they would use, but this is what I'm shown. This was just taken, and this was just done minutes ago. So take a look at this. Britters is responding to Cheshire. Cheshire says, but not by me. saying I didn't release my name because she has me blocked, so there is no way for me to report her abusing and releasing my personal info. Thanks, Twitter. Twitter support, good job. Well, Cheshire, actually, now you are exposed as the bold-faced liar that you are. This completely contradicts everything you've said in front of me, in front of other people, blatantly on live streams, but it also contradicts your Facebook page that contains the name that Katie's using. And I wouldn't even be surprised if that's not a fake name or something that you're duping people with, or maybe if it is your real name. I don't know. But here's what matters. You put that name out. You purposely uploaded it to a public profile, which makes what Katie is doing not doxing. Now, but what does she do on Twitter? She doesn't think people are going to go look on her Facebook. She thinks people are just going to trust her because she has put out the air, like Steve, that she's about the truth and she's about what's, all that bloody. Not by me. Well, right here. No, sorry. There's no way for me to report her and releasing my personal information. Thanks, Twitter. She's trying to blame Twitter and Twitter support for preventing her from reporting Katie. Literally, this is an order to mass flag right here so that people will go mass flag Katie's Twitter and take it down for something that these two know is not right. They know that this is not right. Go report Katie. Doxing her is not right. Everyone knows, she can't even type a sentence, by the way, Katie's name, and then she puts her full name here, which if you were worried about sharing people's names, Britters, you probably wouldn't post it in the same tweet you put this out on. Says it in the beginning, if her streams for months now, lol wow. You know what's lol wow? Your ability to form sentences. That's lol wow. But back to the point of the situation, she is ordering a doxing. Now, if I recall, she's ordering a mass flagging. I'm sorry. And last time I heard Britters talk, she wanted to say that I don't care what you say about Katie. She's an evil person for telling people to mass flag. Well, maybe she is, but the only time I saw her order a mass flagging was in the post. And that post didn't tell people to mass flag. Factually, logically, it told people to flag the videos that are harassing her, that are breaking YouTube guidelines. Now, I do have issue with Katie posting that, and I've criticized that before. But the problem here is that Cheshire, if Cheshire was honest, she would be trying to stop the Twitter outrage mob. If Cheshire was being real, she would not be trying to lie to the Twitter outrage mob and to inflame them to go out and report. On top of that, Britters being a Omega troll, which she is. Oh, if only I told you 1% of what Britters has done. Someday, y'all, someday. Go report Katie. So now, any type of BS that Britters has ever given anybody about Katie Joy is completely crumbled because Britters, you're worse than her. You are now worse than her. At least Katie worded her damn order to say only the videos that are breaking guidelines, harassing me, right? At least Katie did that. You literally are trying to instigate. I guarantee you instigated people to go flag her freaking Twitter. I guarantee it. Over a lie. The problem is, Britters knows this is a lie, and Cheshire knows it is. This is all BS done to try and get Katie's Twitter taken down. Why? Now you need to ask yourself why these guys keep trying to get Katie's channel, her Twitter, and other things taken down when the brunt of their argument, this entire stupid story, has been about how Katie was the person that's bad for mass flagging. Now, why did they lean so hard on Katie for mass flagging without even really elaborating what's happened? Because they know the other points they made against Katie all fell apart because they were faked. They were faked with fake screenshots, and they were faked with a fake copyright strike. All the other points against Katie fell apart when they started faking evidence. So what are they doing now? They're trying to still get in there with a couple last hits on this to try to get her Twitter taken down at least, to do damage against Katie, due to Katie literally using the name Cheshire publicly put out on her Facebook page. I don't know when you guys are going to stop the BS and the lying and the garbage over this, but sorry. So dumb, dude. Then Katie Joy links to Cheshire doxing somebody to give proof that not only is Cheshire BSing here about this issue of Katie doxing her, but Chesh at the same time has doxed people. I'm not telling you the contents of the tweet. You're going to have to go watch it for yourself. My screenshot's cut off anyway. Then, let's see here. Now her little troll army, Cheshire's little troll army, is jumping in to come to her white knights are jumping in to come to Cheshire's aid on Twitter here. Then Cheshire complains because she's blocked from Katie. Are you kidding me, Cheshire? You have admitted to straight out trolling. So why are you surprised? Why do you think you should be unblocked? Then she starts tagging a bunch of her like trolls here. Red's Rhetoric, AT2 Productions to help her, to come to her aid. That's right, Leroy. Motorboat specialist. Attorney at law. I say it, Bizzy, not you. Okay. Now she's complaining about how Katie's saying something about Cheshire being 17 or something. Now, Cheshire stated this. Good to know old Katie is attempting to perpetrate an old doxing attempt, but trying to play herself off as being too obtuse to know how old I am. Exactly like she said in the video. Thanks for making my point. Speaking of targeted harassment, Cheshire continues, the above screenshots are an example of something that is against Twitter's terms of service, and her account could be reported if anybody is curious. This is proof that Cheshire is lying to everyone on Twitter again to try and instigate people to go flag her account, mass report, mass spam, mass get Katie taken down, instead of Cheshire speaking the truth that her name that Katie used is on damn Facebook. And again, not by me because she has me blocked. There's no way for me to report her abusing and releasing my personal information. It's not abuse if you have it on your Facebook page. And you know this, you liar. So one last time, again, here is another clip of Britters stepping in to White Knight for her hero Chesh, pushing a lying narrative so that they can try to get Katie mass flagged. Because who are the real people mass flagging in this situation? Britters and Cheshire. Who are the real trolls in this situation? Cheshire and Britters and the rest of their white knights and their little army. Who are the other ones doing this? Them. When their evidence came out as fake, when it came out that they were still okay pushing those damn screenshots, knowing they hadn't been verified, you guys should have all known that they were trolls and liars to start with. When it all came out that they would use a fake strike and not even question it, what did they do when I stood up and showed everybody that Leslie was lying about the strike? They not only ignored it, but they damn tried to keep demanding you to do their dirty work. What else did they do when the story went further? They were okay with Steve McRae dipping out when they would have called anyone else a coward for running away. What are they doing now? They're still trying to get people's accounts flagged, and this exposes their entire agenda. The entire time they have pushed, the hardest point they pushed against Katie was her cries to mass flag. At least Katie's cries to mass flag, even though I don't agree with them, were at least perpetrated on the fact that her child was brought up in that video. Her child was said to not be sick. A little sick boy with 3 brain surgeries, developmentally challenged, and, very sick, who had accepted and been checked out by the Make-A-Wish Foundation and other foundations. That's how sick the kid is. Literally is said in the video that Katie asked people to take down, which I don't agree with the whole mass flagging concept, but I do agree that Katie, instead of doing that, maybe should have asked people to ask Team YouTube, and maybe she just didn't know about this stuff in the beginning. Katie has already assured me that the next time she needs a strike taken down, she will ask Team YouTube instead of asking people to do the striking on their own. But YouTube in itself doesn't mind if community guidelines have been broken for someone to do that, okay? They literally tell people. So if Katie was to go check and say, this video is breaking TOS, what do I do? That's what YouTube tells people to do. I disagree with it. You disagree with it most likely if you watch me, because I've literally had this opinion many times over and I've seen the comments. But in the very least, if we ask ourselves, was there a TOS broken in Leslie's video that Katie wanted down? Yes, that's true. At least that's there for that. I'm not defending Katie in this. I'm telling you, deserved criticism. She accepted the criticism. She told me she'd use @TeamYouTube in the future. What are these guys doing, though? They are playing you as fools and trying to lie to you. Why isn't Cheshire stepping up right here and saying, no, don't mass flag her for this. My name is on my Facebook page right now. That name is on my Facebook page. Of course you shouldn't mass flag her. Why would you mass flag her? Don't do that to somebody. Don't mass flag their stuff if they don't deserve it. That's not what Cheshire's doing. If somebody can't tell you the truth when they're asking you to mass flag, like Britters and Cheshire are doing, logged into the record, you two, you are worse than the people that you complain about every time. That is the truth. So at least that's out there. But in the very least, when these guys start this shit in the future, now you know what they're doing. This is why you don't trust Cheshire. It's why you don't trust Britters. And you don't trust anybody that puts up with their BS. Anyone else is not calling them out for this. What are you doing, guys? Look how far this is going. Seriously, these guys are never going to stop. They are that kind of troll. They have no content that they do. They have no thing that they do online. This is it. This is what they do. Take a nice hard look. Chesh is going to lie that Katie abused and released her personal info when I've literally witnessed Cheshire troll her ass off and admit to doing it. The problem with Cheshire is that she is one of those kinds of trolls that literally plays a role to everybody that then she will go against when she really wants something done. When she really wants somebody to stand up and white knight for her and SJW for her, then she'll lie to her white knights. That's why Cheshire is more than just a troll. She a boom boom troll, okay? It's the only way to say it. She a boomer troll. Because she sits here and tries to lie to the white knights that do all the things she orders. But then she's even got a little minion here. She's got her little minion running up behind her. You get me? Let me check Discord. Let's see if there's anything else the mods have found before we move on, before we get out of here. All right. What else we got? What else we got? And then I'm heading over to the after show. That looks like what we got. So one more time, let me sum it up and we're outie. So here's what's up. Katie makes some posts on Twitter using Cheshire's name, and Cheshire finds out. Instead of telling people that Cheshire has been using people's names, whether they like to or not. Now, if Cheshire, you're going to do that, I don't know why you'd get mad if somebody does it to you. On top of that, I've heard Cheshire herself, when I used to stream over there, say, well, you guys know my name's out there. Why don't you guys go find my name and use it? If you order somebody to do it, How are you going to get mad? Why aren't you on Twitter saying, I've told people to use my name, guys, chill out? Why aren't you literally holding up to what you said? But let's not even go there. You put your name on Facebook knowing somebody would find it, which makes me think that it's not your real legal name. Maybe it is, though. I don't care. The point is, you're so much of a troll, I think you would try to put that there so that people would use it and think it's you, whether it's you or not. I don't know, though. That's just my feeling. It's just a point I want to make. But for you to sit on Twitter tonight and act like Katie has broken the rules and needs mass reported and order a mass reporting on Katie, you do remember that that was your and Steve's main point for all that time against Katie, right? See, we've been wondering who the real people are in the situation that are doing these things. That's what we found out in the last couple weeks. That it's been you, that it's been AT2, that it's been Luca helping you guys in the background, and that a few other creators on YouTube that even have a few good amount of subs are trying to help you guys out. I would name some names, but I'll wait for a couple of my videos that are coming out to do that. But yeah, your entire little troll group is finally getting outed here on YouTube, so I know everybody's going to be happy about that. But just to give a little bit of evidence here, literally, with my own eyes, moderators, the people in my Discord, everybody knows on Cheshire's Facebook, her name is there. Then, after Katie uses the name that Cheshire, one, ordered people to use, told people to go find, and she literally set this up. Cheshire literally set this up, told people where to find the name she put up so that either Katie would find it or somebody would give it to Katie so that Cheshire could then play victim on Twitter and say, go report her, she's abusing and releasing my info, and so that Britters could then jump in and her other White Knight Troll Force army could jump in and try to use it too. This is important for you guys to see. You need more evidence to know who the real bad guys are in the situation, who the real trolls and the real liars are in the situation, so that in the future, thank you for joining, in the future when they do stuff like this, maybe you White Knights won't be so willing to carry out their dirty work knowing that they're using you, lying to you, and setting this up. But in all reality, the people that are White Knighting for Britters and Cheshire are just as bad as they are. They don't mind. Their little group consisting of Golden Unicorn and AT2 and the others involved, they're all getting outed anyway. All of the stuff they've been doing behind the scenes has been pouring out anyway now, because this is what happens, guys, when you start working with a group of people and you start doing these really messed up things, eventually somebody with a conscience says, I can't do this anymore, and they start clipping things and putting it out. And people start realizing what the truth really is. And that's been going on for a few weeks now, just so you know, in case you haven't realized it yet. I don't know how you wouldn't know by now. So your little groups in the background where you, before you go out and start doing this, where you tell people, oh my God, Katie took the bait. She grabbed the name. Now we need to go to Twitter and make people think that Katie, is doxing me so that we can get her struck down off Twitter. At least she'll lose her Twitter then, and we can have some effect on the views she's getting. That's what you guys are doing. But this time, you're busted. Thanks for watching. Heading to the after show. See you tomorrow. Like, subscribe, and share. Motorboat specialist. Oh, now hold on, Busy. I need some real music if we're going to go out with the motorboat specialist. There it is. Attorney at law. Attorney at law. Motorboat specialist. Attorney at law. Motorboat specialist. Attorney at law. Attorney at law. Attorney at law. Attorney at law. Motorboat specialist.